Shang-Chi made a remarkable impact when it burst onto the scene, and fans have been asking ever since, when is Shang-Chi 2 happening? The MCU is building toward massive events like Secret Wars, but before we get there, one hero truly deserves a second solo outing. Shang-Chi. The first movie set up so many intriguing storylines, and we still don't have answers to all those burning questions. Remember the mysterious Ten Rings organization? It's been lurking in the shadows since Iron Man, but it wasn't until Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings that the true power and history behind this criminal empire were revealed. It turns out the real Mandarin wasn't the fake we saw in Iron Man 3, but Shang-Chi's own father. For over 1,000 years, this man wielded the incredible mystical power of the Ten Rings. But now, with his death, a power vacuum has been left behind. Who stepped in to fill that void? None other than Shang-Chi's sister, Xialing, and that's where the intrigue deepens. We saw her take control of the Ten Rings, but we haven't seen what she plans to do with that power. Will she use it for good, transforming the organization into a force for justice? Or will she continue down the path her father forged, potentially clashing with her own brother in the future? This is one of the biggest loose ends from the first movie, and it's begging to be explored further in a sequel. Let's talk about Phase 4 of the MCU. It faced a lot of challenges, especially following the massive success of Endgame. Many of the films and shows from this phase didn't quite live up to expectations. Eternals, it struggled at the box office. Even Disney Plus hits like The Falcon and The Winter Soldier didn't capture the same magic we've come to expect from Marvel. But through all the ups and downs, Shang-Chi stood tall. With an impressive 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, it was praised for its exciting action, surprising twists, and incredibly likable characters. In fact, out of all the Phase 4 entries, Shang-Chi is still considered one of the best. So why hasn't Marvel capitalized on that success with a sequel? It's clear there's a huge appetite for more of Shang-Chi's story. A second film has the potential to build on the goodwill from the first movie and bring even more fans to the box office. Audiences are craving more of the MCU's new characters, especially those as fresh and exciting as Shang-Chi. Now, some of you might remember Iron Fist from the Netflix series, where Finn Jones portrayed the character. The MCU could either bring him back or introduce a new version of the immortal Iron Fist. Either way, the dynamic between Shang-Chi and Iron Fist could be electric. Their shared background in martial arts and mystical forces would make for an action-packed and visually stunning team-up. This is the kind of partnership that would elevate Shang-Chi 2 to the next level and help build even more excitement around the character before he steps into the larger Avenger spotlight. So, with all these loose threads and the undeniable success of the first film, Shang-Chi 2 feels like a no-brainer. Marvel would be missing a huge opportunity if they didn't bring back one of their most exciting new heroes for a second round. Audiences want it. The story demands it, and the MCU needs it to keep the momentum going as we head into even bigger, multiverse-spanning events. But what do you think? Should Marvel prioritize Shang-Chi 2 in their upcoming slate of films? Do you want to see Shang-Chi team up with Iron Fist? Or is there another direction you'd like to see his story go in? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more updates on the MCU right here on PrimeFlix TV.